Tickle my balls.
What's up, you fucking tomato?
Oh my god, she's doing it. Jim! Jim! You know what we're doing today? You know what we're doing? We're playing Stellaris. But, here comes the but, right? The massive fat.
Baba Booey.
We all know no one's really gonna sit through a video of me just playing Stellaris. You're just here, okay? You're just there.
I'm eager to watch. Right?
Yeah, you're just there.
I'm standing back and standing by.
Yep, those are words. I found a really funny thing, and there's a George Bush tag on AO3, right? What do you think about that? Do you like the George Bush? Oh, my tail keeps going in your face. Wait, I'm just gonna move you away. You're a weirdo. You're all the way on the right now. You're a weirdo.
I don't want to get over.
Baba.
My tail is not smelly, okay?
Your tail smells like
you fucking bitch. My tail's not smelly. I watch it every day. There's a George Bush tag on AO3, and I found one that I like a lot. It's called Fandom is just labeled as George Bush. The relationship is George W. Bush / Reader. The characters are George W. Bush, Reader, and Laura Bush. And the additional tags are bad spelling / drama.
George Bush X like Kamala Harris hyena.
That's what I was wondering. But
yes,
who cares? That's not gay. And we're just gonna hop on. We're just gonna hop into a game. All right, you're in the cuck chair. You really want to watch?
Here's my brother Luigi now to tell you a whole heap of the spaghetti pile of information. Hello, Mario. Hello, I'm Luigi, and I'm here today to tell you all about.
George W. Bush was staring at you. You were a truly handsome young gentleman. He didn't realize that he was into men until he met you. You're perfect. Your perfect hair. Your handsome features. Pre-sapient species, man. I don't care. We're reading about George Bush. He loved it all.
Just starts reading the.
Baba.
The discovery of alien life, but there's something way more important going on. He loved it all. Any insecurities you had were gone for him. Yet this felt wrong. He was married to Laura after all, and his friends wouldn't approve if they knew. Every chance he had to spend with you, he did. What do we think?
GPT wrote this, man.
No, this came out in 2021. Every chance he had to spend with you, he did. George was currently running his hands through your hair in a random forest. Okay.
George, I'm not an underage girl.
Can I even put that in?
Yeah, you can. Everyone knows that he's a
Baba.
Gamer.
Sounds if the birds make it more romantic. Great. The president truly loved you with all of his heart. He would do anything for you, even leave Laura. As much as he loved Laura, his spark for her went away since you came around. You were his #1 fan. So cute, so precious. Certain event caused him to be more and more busy, so having him run his fingers through your hair, truly rare. Oh, don't we love that? Oh, and we get the and we immediately get the XP boost. That's so good. Champion of the people. The president is a fertility preacher, just like George Bush.
President Elon Musk, dude.
President Elon Musk. I don't know how to do a South African. It's just an Australian one, but like really racist, just like a really racist South Africa.
My dad is South African, and he would talk about the blacks all the time.
My dad is South African, and he really didn't like the new government. He said it's the fall of the West. What do South Africans say?
Baba.
Literally perfect, honestly.
Technology discovered.
God, this turned so racist. I thought we were talking about our SJW warrior, George Bush.
What the f are you talking about? He was like a war criminal. He killed like 1 million Iraqis.
Do you
like my slur? Ah, that's my vocal stem. Oh no, anyone? I'm not racist, okay? I'm just a big Tobuscus fan. Certain events cause him to be more busy, so having him run his fingers through your hair, truly rare. You slightly close your eyes and drift into sleep. George decided to go behind you and hold you close, sheltering you from any harm. Oh, there's a comet cited, but you didn't know. A certain person named Al Gore. A certain person named Al Gore had been in the bushes waiting for the perfect chance to leave after he's done filming. He wanted to humiliate George after losing. So what better way to than to expose him for cheating and being into men? So this is clearly a good chance to rename our empire to George Bush Yaoi Club. George Bush Yaoi Empire. The George Bush Yaoi Empire spreads its wings across the stars. So what a better way to expose him
George
than
Bush is the AI dude that you've got like
than to expose him for cheating and being into men. Yeah, is it George? Hey George, what do you like about men? I don't know how to do a George Bush voice, so I'll just do Obama.
It's not that hard.
I like the men that have no hair. I like big booty femboys.
It does not say it sound like.
Yeah, because it's Obama. Because they're basically the same
Obama
person.
doesn't even say. No, they're not. They kind of are, but like politically speaking, yeah, they kind of are.
Both bombed the Middle East.
Yeah, they
Come
both
on. But he didn't care. He smirked and was stealthy enough to get the hell out. A few hours later, you both wake up, take out your phones, and see lots of articles.
2008.
Lots of articles about George. Weird. You decide to click on one of them. You almost had an heart attack. It was a video and photos of you with George. George pulled out his phone to millions of calls from Laura. He asked you about it, and you told him. He almost fainted. Nevertheless, this is bad for both of you. You sit down and rethink your life choices while George pats your shoulder. It's gonna be fine. George tries to calm you down. Did it work? No. You stared at him and suddenly raised your voice. It's gonna be okay? Are you stupid? George, you promised me this wouldn't happen.
Thank you.
Something smells good in there. What did you have to eat? Artificial workforce. I can't. The empire has to run itself. I'm too busy watching George Bush ruin his life. We're at 67 signs. 67. I was at a McDonald's recently. Or like us, I was in the passenger seat, and we were actually in this really weird. I'll put a video of that excursion in that car up right now. But gotta get the maxed out the speed. We got the boy. We were in a weird like.
That's a good video that I'm looking at right now. I'm watching it with you.
Yeah, it's such a good video, right?
Yeah, I can't believe you did that, dude. Censor that. What the?
Shut up! Oh my god!
Dude, what are you doing? Censor that.
She does not know what the video is about at all.
I'm watching it right now. You
and the person, for some reason, the people in there, they were commenting on the anime rap that the car had, and they just started saying 6-7.
Even a car with an anime rap.
Yeah, why not? And they just started screaming 6-7, and then like a brain worm activated in me where I like really loudly screamed 6-7.
German? What do they say in German? 6 and 7.
No, they just say 6-7. They just say 6-7. You, hey Australians, leave that in the comments below. How racist are you?
Like 6 or 7.
Like 6 or 7%. You almost choke him, but George had more strength than you, so he managed to get away. Please, trust me, we'll find that goddamn person and make them pay, baby. Please just calm down. George kisses your cheeks, and suddenly you burst out and cry. And cry. You cry. That's all you can do. You won't get any pity from your friends or family for this. George gently begin to wipe your tears away and whisper sweet nothings. You calm down a bit and hug George. Promise? You say like a child to its mother. George gently touches your cheek. Promise, he says, as he gives your cheek a kiss. Truly would be romantic if you weren't balls deep. I'm balls deep into What happens now, Geoboo? What happens now, Geoboo? What happens now, Geoboo?
I don't know. Why are you calling me that?
No, that's what you're calling George Bush in the fan fiction. That's
crazy.
Yeah, he's your Geoboo. I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. What happens now, Geoboo? You look at him. What happens? I don't know myself, hon. I would say talk to Laura. Maybe she would be open for a polysexual relationship. Not even
maybe this was written in 2008.
How about the media? Who cares about them? Let them talk and write all they want. I hope Laura doesn't try murdering me. If she did, I wouldn't forgive her. How about you stop her, you dickhead?
Technology.
We're actually getting some really good systems, like,
You know the funniest thing? Your AI assistant literally sounds more like George Bush than like you did. That's the funniest thing.
Okay. You and George get into his car and drive to his house. You mean the White House? You mean the White House? Imagine we lived in a world so woke where they renamed it the George Bush House.
They did.
They did. They're doing this to me tomorrow. You get greeted by a pissed Laura Bush. She wasn't bad looking for her age, thought to yourself. George got out of his car, and it started.
Construction.
Laura was throwing hard punches and insults her husband's way. You understand? If you got cheated on and everyone found out, you would do it too. You silently sat in the car and watched the scene unfold. It's weird how the cops haven't been called yet. Well, it's the White House. White House, isn't there Secret Service there? What do they need the cops for?
They're just not there. They're like busy.
They're busy reading the story. They're like emotionally invested. The scene felt like some boxing video game. But soon enough, Laura Bush busted the door of the car opener that like Hulk just ripped it off and hitting you against the ground. Even the guards tried to stop her, but it was no use. She went berserk till she calmed down and sat next to you. You truly felt bad for her. Okay, wait, council agenda ready. I don't care. You're distracting me. Banned, principal instructor. Okay.
Oh my Supreme Leader, we need your help on something. I am busy reading my George Bush, Yaoi.
The President Carmen is busy reading about George Bush. Do you think George Bush exists in the current Stellaris canon of like the?
I wish that like honestly,
United
I kind of
Nations.
wish that America was a real place. I keep seeing it in movies.
Yeah, I wish they made America a real place. That would be like.
Yeah, right.
But imagine, but that'd be really fucked. Imagine a country that had such systemic racism that couldn't exist. I mean.
Imagine a country where they get burger and no good food.
Construction.
Trying to explain wealth inequality to an American.
Imagine
A burger.
Imagine there's a burger that's much bigger than your burger.
Imagine someone got bigger burger than you.
And now
Wouldn't that be unfair? I love that
Instead of
meme.
bigger burger,
Imagine.
you get gun.
Yeah, we love that meme. Imagine a burger. No one deserves to hear how their husband cheated on them with some random civilian.
Technology
You try to gently
discovered.
calm her down. She ignored your efforts and stayed this way. It was for the best, maybe. Then she begins speaking in a soft, quiet, angelic voice. All right, stop glazing her. She probably wasn't that hot. Editor,
She probably
Put
looked
him-
like a
the cruel witch of the East. Okay, maybe that's. No, wait. Actually, it's not cruel to talk about
American
Laura.
politician.
Laura Bush, yeah, they're all Satanists in disguise. So actually, that's an insult to Satan. You're the gentleman who my husband cheated on me with. Yes, I am. I see. Why did George cheat on me? She says the last part silently. We sat
Technology
seeing her in
discovered.
such a state. I'm sorry.
You want the thick thighs pussy salad? Yeah.
Salad. She says, bit coldly. Her mood was switching quite quickly. George was limping, but managed to sit down next to Laura, hug her, start crying, whisper an apology. Laura pushed George away from her. I want to divorce George, Laura stated. Alright, when do we... George was cut up by Laura. The sooner the better, you disgusting pig. How could you? Alright, George says. I was pretty uncomfortable in this situation, but I couldn't do much. Just stare at George. Why and how did this
Survey
happen?
complete.
Nobody knows. You placed bets it had been Al Gore involved in it. Can we put up something about
Construction
something funny about Al
complete.
Gore? Dude, remember when South Park made fun of Al Gore because Al Gore said that climate change was real? Even if he is, it doesn't make the situation better or worse. Laura begins walking back to the White House. Actually, this is the George Bush house. George stood up and pulled you up as well. A few weeks later, Laura and George got a divorce. The
Anomaly
media stopped
detected.
talking about it. Al Gore was
Construction
doing what Al
complete.
Gore does. Doing what? You were currently in a fancy villa with George, drinking champagne, and just chatting. Just like lovers do. Do you know how much I love you? Your name? Hey, Nick, give me a random name.
Hubert.
Pubert. Do you know how much I love you, Pubert? George said. I do love you. I do love. I love you so much. George wrapped his arms around your body and gave you a kiss on the lips. You kissed back. You pulled back. No, you pulled out? No, wait, this doesn't say you pulled out. Hold up. No, it does say you pulled out after a few seconds. Love you too, Mr. President. The end. Exclamation mark, smiley face. God damn, this makes me so patriotic. Anyway, Stellaris is a okay game, 7 out of 10. That we're gonna return to the George Bush Yaoi Empire once we have a different fanfiction. So leave it in the comments what fanfiction you would like to read. Currently, I want to do Obama.
I'm gonna be there too. I'm gonna be in every video from now on.
This is a threat. This is a threat. This is a
coup.
Yeah, she actually has a gun pointed at my.
Can you name me 3 countries that start with the letter R?
Rectangle.